Hello once again. Welcome to another Daily Devo. Number 248, if I'm not mistaken. But today is Thursday, January 28th. And we're going to be talking about Thou Hast Made Me Glad today. I hope He has made you glad and all like that. And we're going to begin with Psalm 92 verse 4. But speaking of Thou Hast Made Me Glad, at the ending of yesterday's video, when I read the preview of this passage, I read the title and the verse we were going to start with. That got to me thinking about the song, the little jingle or little chorus that has been come up and talk about He has made me glad. And in it goes, I will enter His gates with thanksgiving in my heart. I will enter His courts with praise. I will say, this is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. He has made me glad. Oh, He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. Thank you. Hope you like that. But beginning with Psalm 92 verse 4. For Thou hast made me glad. In video number 248, it says, For Thou, Lord, hast made me glad through Thy work. I will triumph in the work of Thy hands. And that's what that little chorus said. I will rejoice, or I will triumph, for He has made me glad. So in verse 1 of Psalm 92, it says, It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto Thy name, O Most High. So begins this song for the Sabbath day heading, and the psalmist extolling the virtues of praising God both day and night in verse 2. To the true believer with a proper understanding of God's faithfulness, there is no better way to begin and end the day than to rehearse manifestations of His loving control over each event and circumstance, and express confidence in His ability to handle new situations. In verse 5 it says, O Lord, how great are Thy works, and Thy thoughts are very deep. So vexation over the seeming prosperity of the enemies of God is understandable. But we must rest in the fact that God will act justly at the proper time, when it best suits His purpose. And verse 7 through 9 of this passage says, The wicked shall be destroyed forever, but Thou, Lord, art most high forevermore. For lo, Thine enemies, O Lord, shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. Woo! What a message. What a powerful, what do they call that? Statement. That's what I was looking for. So conversely, the righteous will ultimately flourish, whether in this lifetime or in the next. God's justice will prevail. Amen? And in verse 13 of this Psalm 92, it says, Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. Woo! This is a good book. This is a good chapter. Psalm 92. A good chapter. So the claim of ultimate victory must not be considered as vague, insufficient, and improbable, as skeptics always claim. And the reputation of God Himself is on the line. He will not allow His name to be tarnished. Amen? He must act to shew that the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in Him. Verse 15 of Psalm 92. As in the beginning verse we began with, verse 4, We can even now be glad and triumph in His works, whether we see them in this life or in the life to come. And once again in verse 5, O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. Amen? Amen. So I hope and pray that He has made you glad. For thou hast made you glad, and you rejoice, for He has made you glad. For He has made me glad, He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. He has made me glad, He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. I hope you can sing that too, and I hope He has made you glad. That is all I have for today. Tomorrow's passage for Friday, January 29th, in video number 249, I believe. I hope. I think that's where I'm at. 249. That means Saturday will be video 250. 250. We're already at 50 videos since 200. Whew. That's a while. That's 50 days since we hit 200. Or will be on Saturday, but Friday we're going to be talking about children in heaven. And we're going to be starting with 2 Samuel chapter 12 verses 22 and 23 to begin with. So I hope you enjoyed that little singing parts. But I hope He has made you glad, and you will rejoice in it and in all the good dealings. Please once again be in prayer for all those that are battling this sickness or battling any other sickness, whatever it may be. And once again, I ask prayer for some more friends of mine from my church family. Church pastors, the pastor of the church, his son is associate pastor. He has come down with this mess. So please pray that he can pull out of it. I think he's got a mild case of it. I think he had some symptoms on Friday. Wasn't feeling good. Got tested on Saturday, and test results came back. So, but it is what it is. It's just I don't know what's wrong. Why me and none of my family has gotten any of it. I just hope we never get it, because we're pretty good. So maybe it's just a warning for something that you did wrong or whatever. But I hope you remember those in prayer. All the ones that I've mentioned before. Just pray that I can get done what I need to get done on my end. To do what I need to do by the 1st of March. That is the farthest date that I want. But if something happens to come up, I could push it to St. Patrick's Day. So just be in prayer for me. Maybe I can get the stuff done. Maybe get them lined up this weekend and start next week and get everything lined up to do something with. And I will stay here until I hope they can hurry up and get their plans in line, because my dad is retiring after Thursday, which is today is Tuesday. He works again on Thursday, and it'll be his last day at the newspaper office he works at in the Villages. So but be in prayer for that. He's going to finally just call it quits. Because he's getting where he can't hardly move. He can't hardly feel stuff in his hands. But Just remember him in prayer. His name is Victor Taylor. So remember him in prayer, and maybe he can get this retirement and stop working. And my mom and dad are supposed to be moving to another place, which I'm moving. You know I'm moving. I'm not saying where I'm going to move until I get everything in line. So just remember that. Keep us in prayer. And we can get all our stuff done and everything, and we'll be all right. So with that said, I love you and I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. And peace out until tomorrow, everybody. Goodbye, and God bless. Oops.